much longer is it going to be?
Deus is the man. He'll set you up.
Credits up front. Что за хуйня?
I'm good for now.
Fuck off then. Next time, maybe not fuck off.
I was lost like you.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
God. I never should have signed a 3-year lease on my apartment. Housing used to be scarce. It was the only way to make sure a landlord would accept you. But now, I'm stuck here for another year.
Things need to change around here. I don't allow it. The only deal is about it is 20. That's it. 20% guaranteed neon use drugs all across Europe. 20% is nothing for that kind of business. It's only fair. fucking the bodies to the table. I deserve a fucking bigger piece.
I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is the Life of the Sun, reporting to you live from Picus.
Keeping you alive during the future, proven, saves, works of life.
Around the clock, around the...
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Whatever you need. Credits up front. Get out of here, then.
I have everything I need.
Fuck off, then. Next time, maybe not fuck off.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution for that act, vigilantes... Yes, folks. These are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
The Santo Group. Construction, arcology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam. Today, I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based construction giant the Santo Group has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative, designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work free from persecution. This international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Tradition, precision, refinement, static watching. It's about time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. Let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, Augs charmingly eloquent.
Was a non-augmented.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
But it wasn't all of
Access denied.
news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. So let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, Augs charmingly eloquent leader himself.
Was a non-augmented
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Loss of life.
Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Western United States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution for that act, vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo. Construction, ecology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam. Today, I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor Initiative. Designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work free from persecution, this international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO Olivier Computer. Its flagship project, a glittering engineered city named Rio, is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's upcoming city conventions. I, for one, cannot wait to learn more. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Vegas.
Are you sure? I do not think that sounds right.
Proč mě musíte otravovat? Nemám čas. Nemám čas.
Access granted. program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Church. There is always hope, Josef. Do not despair. Seeker, you are here to see the builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover. The mother has said that he has lost faith and that we should shun him, but I cannot abandon so easily. The mother has said that he has lost faith and that we should shun him, but I cannot abandon so easily. Do not give up faith in the church. I pray that the mother will change her mind. We will all find our way to the MachineGod. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now.
Proč mě musíte otravovat? Nemám čas.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant Augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental Augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test Augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan Aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Sarif Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Sarif Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Sarif. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
You need... Oh, great. My favorite hog. You want to buy? Yes, good choice.
I'll be on my way.
That's it. Big spender.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for some meaning?
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Beginning of a new age.
My God. You would not believe the competition that once existed here to rent an apartment.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Jesus Maria, the bombs! The bombs!
Join with the machine, and the future
You have returned, Seeker. Are you prepared to open your heart to the teachings of the MachineGod?
I saw your builder upstairs. He's not doing so well.
I was afraid of this. His flesh is failing, as his faith did. Perhaps the Mother was right to cast him out before he could tarnish the Ascension.
Doesn't say much for your church that you abandoned someone for asking questions. Not going to do much for your recruitment drive.
One of the chosen holds vigil. That is all I can do. Josef's passion turned to bitter poison, and the flesh is weak. There is nothing more to say, Seeker. Do you have more questions?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the MachineGod will bring you peace. I was lost like you, friends. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body, but no longer. It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people. The Church of the MachineGod does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need. Praise the MachineGod! In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, Seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us and the future of the neo-human race. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answers. Seek, and we have suffered long enough. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Take control of your destiny, brother. I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the MachineGod, friends. Join us. I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the MachineGod, friends. Join us. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answers. It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in fire. Join us, brother. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Overcome the flaws of the flesh and ascend, Seeker. I was lost like you, friends. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. Open your eyes to the truth, friend. In our body, it is the dawn of a new age. The Church, join us, brother. Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. Open your eyes to the truth, friend. Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of... Praise the MachineGod.
Church of the MachineGod does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the MachineGod will bring you peace.
Power to the people.
It is the beginning of... Take control of your destiny, brother. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation. Overcome the flaws of the flesh and ascend, Seeker. I was lost like you,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What? Ship us all off to Butulag? No, they cannot evict you if there's no reason.
Pain. If the dawn of a new happens, to them, I am no longer a person. I'm just an honor.
Deus is the man. He'll set you up.
But how much do you want to spend this time, eh? Что за хуйня?
I'm good for now.
Блядские юбки.
Deus is the man. He'll set you up.
Take control of your destiny, brother. I have searched
When did
for
organized crime
and
become
I
so
found
peaceful?
the answer.
Are you sure?
Wisdom lies in
I do not think that sounds right.
Join us. I was lost like you, friends. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body. No longer.
You live around here, don't you? Forget it, stupid question. They won't let you live anywhere else. The Aug apartments around here are better kept than the non-Aug ones. I think that's very interesting. The Aug apartments around here are better kept than the non-Aug ones. I think that's very interesting.
You live upstairs, yes? You should be alright for a while. No way they are evicting you. Of course, now with these cultists hanging around, almost makes me wish to be kicked out of here.
I'll bet no one is harassing you about the bombings. Even if you are more likely to be involved than I am. No offense, but I'd rather we not be seen together.
You will find belonging to oneness with singularity. Come, pilgrims, do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine God will bring you peace. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us, the future of the neo-human race. Come, pilgrims, do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine God will bring you peace. The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need. I was lost like you, friends. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body. But no longer. Seek and you will find. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging.
Čau, koti. Seš tu sám?
You, have anything on you? I'm desperate. I'll do anything you want, man. No one has to know.
Ne, díky. Takhle zoufalá snad nikdy nebudu. Nemám nic proti augům, ale ty vypadáš moc nebezpečně, než abych s tebou byla sama.
Can I get some posy off you? Just a taste. A half dose would be fine. Just something to get past the nausea. Yeah? I thought so. Go on, you fucking wrench. Go away and let me suffer in peace.
Na ulicích dneska není bezpečno. Radši se někde schovejte, policajti dneska řádějí. Zasraný zvířata. Zastřelili mýho známýho, přímo přede mnou. Já rychle utekla do stok.
He is being manipulated.
I don't know exactly, but someone saw him. In the sewers. At the mercy of a man's voice.
A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence.
Pavel is impressionable. The war terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist.
Beware the cults. Do not give in to easy answers. It is the age of fear and cowardice, of preying on the weak. It is the age of fear and cowardice, of preying on the weak.
My brother Pavel disappeared 2 months ago, and he is not the first. There is a cult in the sewer. It preys on those who are lost, who are scared. Men like Pavel.
Viznik could use some help. Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh! But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? All right. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! Viznik could use some help. The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat!
Stranger, he should not be. Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You were a man of utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said a man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a screen.
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Viznik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that. think you're the one who's harming these people. As you can see, I'm not harming anyone. I know you believe me. I didn't come here to jeopardize these people. That's good enough. That's all I need to hear. You are not your permit classification either. You are not your outdated documents. You are one of us now. We are versioning humanity. Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Suppress the memories of what happened to you, to those you loved. Embrace our new life together. Embrace the sound of my voice. I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening. Here is all we have left. A scrap of sewer. They control everywhere else, with their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make it here wherever we want it to be. Here can last forever. Marius! Oh, Marius! I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening. All we have left. A scrap of sewer. They control everywhere else, with their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make it here wherever we want it to be. Here can last forever.
Visnik could use some help. Visnik could use some help. I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain. Stay in control.
There is no use fighting it. They've stacked the deck in their favor. So, I've accepted it. This is it for me. The end of the road. Not the end I imagined for myself. I guess it never is it?
You from around here? Kind of shiny for around here. I guess this is the only part of town they will let you live in, right? Except Golub City, of course.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through. You check out. Paperwork is up to date and you can freely cross this checkpoint. I will remember you for next time. No need to present your creds again.
You can't be serious. One affects you, the other doesn't. That's simple. What was the last time? I wasn't affected by the train station. I wasn't there. Look, I just... So the mayor's plan gets my support.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranství a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
Oh, ahoy.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Augs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropozyne isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale. I'm good for now.
As you wish. Hello again. What can I do for you?
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Local scan completed. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
What can I get for you?
Hello again. What can I do for you?
I'll have a beer.
Here you go. Anything else? You can't go wrong with that.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
I hate that these terrorists are winning. My friend is terrified to ride the metro after what happened at the Ruzicka. Makes me sick that we have to live in fear. Makes me sick that we have to live in fear.
They say that admitting to your fears is the first step in overcoming them. The thought of those doors closing and being trapped in the metro car if... I can't even finish the thought.
Doomsday culty. I think it's beautiful. The idea that we are all one, that's something us Augmented need now more than ever. I have never been the religious type, but this Church of the MachineGod group actually sounds kind of promising. I think we could all use a little solidarity now. The Naturals hate us so much, we might want to start loving each other a little more.
V případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Local scan completed. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
initiated. Access granted.
Continuing cautious patrol mode.
Ty plechovky s náma vyjebávají. We scared them straight.
Area secure. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
Sousa said.
We'll take a hands-on for questioning when we head back to station.
The old man was supposed to be alone. Let's go.
Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you. Let!
Yeah, take that! I'm getting
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money, to feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... my daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you... Please, tell me, when can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
It's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that It couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... A stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. But what kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the Augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
I'm worried I don't have much time left. My permits have expired. Technically, I'm not allowed to be here anymore.
Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on a swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, hmm? I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. What happens if they catch you without a valid AUG permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right, I can do that. I will wait here.
Unoppressible, undeniable truth.
Hello. Pretty obvious you work for someone important. I don't know who, and I don't care.
I don't care what your cause is. I'm not interested. Sorry, I gave at the office, or wherever.
Sheesh, gotta get the circulation.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Just stay where
Nechtěj,
you are.
abych se ti na ty papíry podíval zblízka. Možná bych něco našel. Nepokoušej mě, Plechovku. Prostě odsaď vypaň.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Ullmann, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santo's found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before, and we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city, 3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art, a symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business?
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
thought the Udalek complex was Santos' future for the Augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Is it benign? How are they taking it?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
How are they taking it?
Access denied.
How are they taking it?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What did she say?
What the hell are you doing here, Clank?
Out now! Handler, I will shoot you!
V případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Is there something else I can help you with?
I was a little hasty before. There are some things you can tell me about Santo. You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
I'm sorry.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
How are they taking it?
Well, let me tell you, the next time that little bastard comes in to complain about not having access to his locker, I'm going to shove him in it and leave him there.
I know, right? Have a sense of priorities. So we took over the break room for a while. Big deal. We're trying to keep some semblance of control over this part of town.
Yes, well, you already know what I think. We should stamp down on this place. Hard.
I agree, but I guess the city doesn't want to spark something we can't handle. Desperate people are capable of desperate things.
We can handle whatever they throw at us.
Sorry. Santos says they're going to make the future a better place. They should concentrate on fixing the present. No company helps out an oppressed minority for free. Santo is getting something out of Rabia for sure.
Santo and augmented people, just like you, are creating the... future together.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
How are they taking it?
Kvůli nedávným událostem je Růžičkovo nádraží z důvodu oprav uzavřeno. Omlouváme se za komplikace.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
We won't push you aside for your augments. We want you to be part of something.
Is it benign?
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
You can't dispute taste, I suppose.
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky. Prosíme o spolupráci za všech okolností.
The man they named this district after was something. Saw the future, some say. 100 years ago, he said robots would walk among us. He turned out to be half right, at least.
When you wish upon a star.
What?
The song. It's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop. You remember the one when we were kids?
Kopeki.
That's it! Kopeki! I used to love going in there as a boy. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil.
I hate watching the city change so much. All the history and culture is being run over to make room for the future. I'm all for positive change, but I'm afraid Prague is losing its identity.
Nice look. You trying to be like a nuclear snake or something? Love that movie. You need longer hair though. And lose the beard, Francis.
Děkujeme za spolupráci.
You need longer hair though. And lose the beard, Francis.
I was lucky to get through the checkpoint. The papers I'm carrying are forgeries. Things are so bad in Prague that even good people are breaking the law because they don't have a choice.
You from around here? Kind of shiny for around here. I guess this is the only part of town they will let you live in, right? Except Golub City, of course. Listen, just get the hell away from me, alright? I don't want anything to do with you people. Hey, I said I don't want anything to do with you all. Just stay on your side of town.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze. V případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
You looking at something? Smells like police. Got what you're looking for. Smells like police.
jistotu, že když to bude nutné, budeme moc rychle vypadnout. Brzo dorazím, tak čau.
think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Are you going to the house party on Saturday?
You don't look stupid, so I have to assume you are trying to make some kind of statement. Make it someone else.
Stick with your own kind, and we'll all be a lot happier.
Halo? Nevím, kam půjdem, ale prej je spousta práce v Hongkongu.
Not now.
Copy that.
Posraným strojem se bavit nebudu. Vás teroristy by měli zastřelit.
Organic food is the biggest con job in the world. Nothing can be natural when it's watered by acid rain. Everything you put in a recycling bin gets shipped to factories in China. Recycling wastes our energy resources.
Got what you're looking for. You got nothing to do here. Move it. Get lost.
Good God. friend, share some of your luck with the less fortunate. Don't turn away from us. Don't turn away from us.
Clank. Why do you people have to insist on bothering us normal people? We do not want you here. Get back to Golem City. We do not want you here. Get back to Golem City.
Got what you're looking for.
Right today.
Looks like you have a nice job, Og. Probably taking some poor normal's place, right?
Oh.
I remember before the incident, it was like that everywhere.
Who listens to that garbage?
Enjoy it while you can. You'll all be obsolete soon.
Nothing down here, over.
Texas.
Got problems already.
You don't have to like...
Never get this stuff. Looks like more old stuff. I don't know.
Debata ohledně drastických kroků za účelem zmírnění globálního násilí stále probíhá. Miliardář a obchodní magnát Nathaniel Brown připustil, že extrémní počasí pozdrželo výstavbu radiářů města vytištěného na 3D tiskárně, které se pro augmentované budově v Ománu. Obavy akcionářů však rozptýlil s tím, že potřebují jen pár dalších osvícených investorů, díky jejichž podpoře by se stavba radiách opět urychlila.
Together with chewing gum and bail.
Can't even trust the department.
I get blamed for everything. Just once, I would like someone to say thank you. Oh, just once, I would like someone to say thank you.
You should not be in the human line. All
Augs have done.
right, I saw your fancy license. No need to rub my nose in it.
Do I know you? No, I don't know you. So get out of my face.
Used to be a beautiful city.
Why do you
Now
keep bothering me? Back off!
I don't know you, and I don't want to know you.
Not right now. Actually, not ever. I don't know you, so I won't talk.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped underground.
You worry about everything. I'm amazed you're willing to take any kind of train at all after the bombing.
Did you ever stop to think that this station is named for someone who died during the Aug incident?
I didn't before, but I'm going to now. Thanks a lot.
Got it.
Oh, let's see. Would you mind doing just one more? Like this.
You two are so great together. I could do this all day. Done.
This is perfect.
Meeting
Thank you so
has
much.
been the highlight of our day so
My
far.
pleasure.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Bývalo to nádherný město. Městu vládnou zločinci a když se podívám, co tady ty augové nacházejí. Městu vládnou zločinci a lůzky. Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napádají. Ani oddělení se nedá. Bývalo to nádherný město. Bývalo to nádherný město. Když se podívám, co tady ty Augové napáchají. Městu vládnou zločinci a lůzci. Ani oddělení se nedá. Městu vládnou zločinci a lůzci.
Hele, už mám dost problémů od polišů, nepotřebuju, aby mě otravoval nějaký cizinec. Co na tom nechápeš, nech mě bejt. To má být nějaký žert? Já s Augama nejednám, lituju.
Not much going on.
To a brave new world.
Papers?
Oh? Yes, of course.
Here. Those are the wrong ones. They don't clear you for this zone.
You're right, sorry. These should be the right ones.
Look up. Okay, you are clear. But be more careful,
yes,
understand?
Thank you.
What is today?
Couldn't treat a dog like that. I hate this job. Everybody looks at me like I'm a monster. Cannot afford to be too nice. If I make a mistake, well, we all know what can happen.
Listen to that garbage.
Known as North Gate, leads through the remains of the fortification that surrounded Starimestu, more commonly known as the Old City. The wall itself was brought down in the 13th century, at least where it wasn't incorporated into the surrounding infrastructure. Prague has always taken pride in embracing progress, but also valuing the past. This plaza also offers a view of the river and the opposite bank, as well as the best view of one of the most distinctive buildings in Prague, the Palisades Blade. How is that for merging the old and the new?
It certainly is an interesting-looking building.
Personally, I think it is one of the most distinctive buildings in the world. But being a native, I may be slightly biased. It certainly makes Bolzano Plaza a popular spot for visitors and locals.
I assume that statue is of the Bolzano?
Yes, Bolzano Plaza is named after Bernard Bolzano. More precisely, Bernard Placidus Johann Nepomuk Bolzano. Now that is a mouthful. Bolzano was an early 19th century philosopher and mathematician notable for his works The Theory of Science, The Paradoxes of the Infinite, the textbook of the science of religion, and a number of other treatises I haven't read. And don't worry, there will not be a test after the tour. Okay, have a look around. There are a number of interesting shops in the area. If you have any questions, ask, and don't wander too far. We'll continue the tour when you are all ready.
I'm sorry. I can't spare anything.
I always wanted to see Prague before I died. I'm going to do some sightseeing, and then that's it.
Just got through another round of layoffs at the office. I think they've cut the workforce by 25% in the last 2 years. Still expect us to get all our projects completed on time, though.
How are they taking it?
Hello. I hope you're enjoying the... Oh, sorry. I thought you were with the tour. I should have known better. We don't get many augmented tourists anymore.
Don't get many tourists at all since the terrorist attacks.
I always wanted to see Prague before I died. Hello. Is it benign? You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown. Even though his company is pro-Aug, Santo has managed to keep its excellent reputation. And his policy of hiring Aug laborers is genius.
Low-income Aug housing was a very lucrative business for a while. The Aug rights whiners didn't like it, of course, but who gives a shit? They do the work of 3 people, you pay them half as much, and they don't complain because they can't get work anywhere else. It's a no-brainer. It must depress you that cheap labor is the only job your kind can get anymore. Well, if you don't count sex work. I think if I were augmented, I'd probably rob banks. You've got enhanced capabilities, and everybody treats you like a criminal anyway.
Have you ever considered working for Santo? I hear Rabia is a good place for you people. Maybe the last one left. Judging by your looks, I bet you're in security of some kind. Ex-bell tower? Never mind. I wouldn't expect you to admit it if you were. What? I just gave you. Fine. It's 9JT.
I'm sorry, what?
9JT 63. 45NXU. You got that this time?
That's not showing up in the system, but we have been having technical problems lately. If you can give us a day or two, we will have it all sorted.
A day or two? Are you serious? It is already a week late. A week! I can't wait 2 days.
I'm sorry. That's the best we can do, unless you want to fill out the T-46 form.
A T-46?
Yes, sir. That would help us expedite the process. It will only take a few minutes. You can use the computer right over there.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something with these people, don't. I knew I should never have done business here.
I have to help this customer. If you have
This
other
kind of
things to
thing
do,
is
maybe
always
you would
happening
come back
to me.
later.
Zářivého města vytištěného na 3D tiskárně, které se pro augmentované buduje v Ománu. Obavy akcionářů však rozptýlil s tím, že potřebují jen pár dalších osvícených investorů. Díky jejichž podpoře by se stavba
Are they serious? Not believers.
This whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Access granted.
was another attempt to breach our firewall last night. The reason I know it isn't the Juggernaut Collective who tried to hack us